Good morning and welcome to class. This is talking on Bodice today, and going to be practical. So I want to go straight to the practical. But as I'm working, I'm going to be explaining. As I'm working, I'm going to be explaining. So please pay attention as I go. The measurements inside system or my calculations inside system, so you can follow through inside system. But when you're doing your own, every guide that you made for your size, whatever your size is already in this original measurement guide. So please get yours. So let's start. So of course we're going to be needing a tape measure. Um, my tape measure, I'm showing you guys because it has to be. Please buy a good tape measure. Buy a good tape measure. Make sure that it's logged in properly. Yes, so it's logged in properly. And security if you need to. And security site if you need to. But make sure there are no. Make sure it's check it. Make sure it's complete and make sure it's neat. Make sure your tools are neat. Make sure it's neat because if you're working on a white paper, if you're working on a white paper and it's not neat, you're going to be staining the white paper. Ensure your hands are clean. I do a lot of sharpening of pencils, so my hands can be black. You ensure that your hands are clean. You wash your hand after you sharpen your pencil, or you can keep a wipe beside you, so you wipe your hand clean. That's important. So, so we're starting with our bodies, and in the guide, these are the measurements that we'll be needing. So in my guide, there's a I'm using a size system. So size system is a bust 44, a waist 36, and the hip 46. I'm using that. So this our measurement, a half length for a size 16, because I need that from a half length is 18. Measurement book and guide that I sent to us. I'm sure we already know what vertical measurement and horizontal measurements have. We know vertical measurement, this is vertical line. Vertical line is a straight line, while an horizontal line, vertical line is a straight line, while an horizontal line is let me say a parallel line that goes straight. So in our body we have different lines. So let me explain something. Our body is like our body. Our body is like a cylinder, right? Body is like a cylinder where we are making round. But on fabric, we are trying to make something around half of the cylinder. So our measurement has to be the same. There are some measurements that we take round. For instance, the bust, the waist, the hip, we take them round. There are some measurements that we don't take round. For instance, we don't take our shoulder measurement round. I think that's majorly it. I remember when I was learning, and they told me, oh, divide all the measurements by uh, by four, only the shoulder. And I was asking questions, why? People didn't really give me details on why. Most times we take our shoulder. We take our shoulder like that. Our shoulder is like this, or we take it from your center neck to the tip of your shoulder. We don't take it round from back to front, but our waist we take from back to front. Our hip we take from back to front. So now, so now I hope you can now see that the reason why we divide by four. If you're working on a cylinder and you're using a pattern, that's like a paper. So we're dividing by four because we're just doing one side of four parts. One, two, in the back, three, four. Can we see? So we're doing one. This is one part. This is the second part. This is the third part. This is the fourth part. So it's like a cylinder, and so all the measurements that we took round, we're going to be dividing by four. We're going to be dividing by four. So this, I hope you understand now. If I say, okay, I'm going to be dividing this by four, I'm going to be dividing this by two. I hope you understand now. So, and my back for my measurement is my back is the shoulder is a 16. Using a 16 shoulder. That's your back shoulder 16. So now bust is 44. You divide 44 by 4. You divide your waist also by 4. You divide your hip by 4. You're not dividing your length. Yes, you're not dividing your length. You divide your shoulder by 2. So 44 by 4 will give us 11. This by 4 will give us 9. Are you seeing me? Then this by 4 will give us, let's say, 11.5. Yeah. And this by, no, not dividing this by 4 will give us 8. These are the measurements without sewing allowance, without anything involved. So I hope we get this. The measurement book, the measurement guide book is very detailed. You'll learn a lot of body types. I feel like you should read that on your own. I'm not going to be explaining on that. But if you read it, yeah, and you have any questions, please feel free to ask me.